What's good, YouTube? What's good, Real Talk Squad? This is Miles. This is the Real Talk of Miles Johnson. And today's episode, don't be fooled. The Lakers will win the title. Now, look, the media always does this with bronze teams. They always try to make it seem like it's the end of the world. Bronze teams aren't going to make it to the finals. They won't do nothing.
I'm scared right now. I'm scared for the Los Angeles Lakers. I want to put the basketball world on official notice. I don't even know if the Lakers are getting past the play-in game.
The media always reacts with LeBron because that's what's best for media ratings. At the end of the day, I don't care if LeBron is 90% healthy, 80% healthy, 75% healthy. They're winning the West at the very least. Like, that's not even a question. And I just had to see AD turn it up these past two games. He dropped 36 on Portland. He dropped 42 against the Suns. He has shown that he's back. The beast has woken up. They have woken the beast, and he's back. As long as AD is healthy, because Bron at 75% is still a top 5 player. I don't care. LeBron, okay, maybe not top 5, top 10. Now LeBron at 85%, 90%, he's still a top 3 player in my opinion. I'd probably only say KD is over him if LeBron is not 100% healthy. As long as LeBron is healthy, which I believe that he'll at least be 90% healthy by playoff time, the Lakers will be out of the West. That's not even a question. And they will win the title, because I don't know who's gonna win it. I don't know who's gonna win the East. It could be the Sixers, it could be the Nets. It's gonna be one of those two teams. I have said the Nets, but Harden is injured, so we're gonna have to see what's going on with them. I'll get my official prediction around playoff time. Hopefully Harden comes back before then, so we can get a little picture about, what this Nets team is gonna look like, because they only played like 7 games, so I can't really get a picture like, what they're gonna do in the playoffs. But regardless of what they play, regardless of who they play, if LeBron is 90% healthy, bro, I still got faith in Lakers win the title. Don't be fooled by the media. All these guys, they are just trying to do stuff for ratings, or they flat out just don't know what they're talking about. But just don't be fooled. These guys, AD has shown that he's back. He's shown that he's back. I'm not worried about AD, but he dropped 42 on the Suns. Balling, bro, balling. Like I said, only thing I'm not ecstatic about is Andre Drummond. Now, he has always put up great stats on bad teams. Now he's on a championship level, championship contender, and he just has, in one game he had 0 rebounds. They played him like 21 minutes, but still, you are a center. You are 6'11". I don't know how many pounds, but probably like 280 pounds, 290 pounds. I don't know how much you weigh. But you're a center in the National Basketball Association for the Los Angeles Lakers, and you have 0 rebounds in a game. 0 rebounds. Like what's your job? Like, I just don't get, like what are you doing? That's like me clocking a work at Giant or something like that and just leaving out. Like, what were you doing? What were you doing on the court? Like it don't make no sense. I don't know. So Andre Drummond, they need to give Marcus Gasol, Montrezl Harrell more minutes, because I haven't liked what I've seen from Andre Drummond. And with I think also when they added Andre Drummond, that lit a fire under Marcus Gasol, because he's like, y'all are picking this guy over me, so now I'm a 3rd string center. So I think that lit a fire under him. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to play better. And he ended up playing. He's been playing good these past couple of games, especially since, Bron has been out and AD has been out and all of that. So Marcus Gasol has been good. And if they face the Nuggets in the, sometime in the playoffs, I feel like Marcus Gasol is definitely going to be useful. And this Lakers team is so versatile. We got so many lineups that we can have with Kuz in there as the 4. We have AD as the 5. Obviously, LeBron can play the 4 to the 3. They still got Markieff Morris, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Trez Harrell. Bro, they have a very complete team. So even if LeBron isn't totally 100%, they have other guys on the bench that can compensate for LeBron's for what LeBron may be lacking, especially maybe on the defensive end. I don't see him, coming back to being the defensive player that he was before his injury. He'll have to, focus more on the offensive end because that's where he's needed. So the defense might take a little hit, but overall, I feel like this Lakers team is bound for the playoffs. Right now, they are the 7th seed. If they face the Suns, you hear this first. They will sweep the Suns. They beat them yesterday. That was without Dennis Schroeder. I didn't even mention him yet. Without Dennis Schroeder, without LeBron, just AD really out there just giving them buckets. And the Suns had Devin Booker and Chris Paul. So if they face the Suns, they will sweep them. Also, I seen this on TikTok. I was gonna post it, but then somebody ended up posting it. But before me, I was pissed off. But so how it's looking, right? With the play-in tournament, the Lakers can face the Warriors. They can face the Warriors in the 7 and 8 game, and then the winner of that stays in the playoffs. The loser of that ends up playing the winner of the 9th seed and 10th seed game. The loser, if the Lakers lost the game against the Warriors on purpose, they could end up playing, and if they lose it on purpose, obviously it's risky. Then they could and then they beat the 9th or 10th seed, whoever it is, they would be the 8th seed. And who would be their opponent? Most likely the Jazz. And that's going to be the easiest road for them to win a championship, because they would end up playing the Jazz. Nobody is worried about the Jazz. I'm sorry, Jazz fans, but nobody is worried about y'all. They'll face the Jazz. They will face the winner of the 4th and 5th seed. That would be either the Nuggets or the Mavs. And then they would end up playing the Clippers if they end up making it there in the conference finals. But that would be later down the line. So really, if the Lakers are the 8th seed, that's an easier road than them being a 7th seed or a 6th seed right now. So I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily purposely lose a game, but that's just a thought there. Maybe I'm tripping, but that's just a thought that I just thought about. But let me know, are you concerned about the Lakers this season? I'm not. I still got them making it to the finals at the very least, and we'll see how Bron plays. I believe that they will still win the finals. I mean, come on now. I thought they will still do that. But let me know what you think. Will the Lakers win the finals? Will they make it out the West? Will they make it to the play-in game? People are saying they might not make it to the playoffs or make it out the first round. So let me know your prediction for the Lakers this season. And with that being said, y'all, I'm out.